All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. All right. All right. We're back with, yes, more Factorio. I'm hoping we actually do a little bit more than we did yesterday. I feel better. Something strange. When I mouse over the stream, I get a purple line through the bottom. I don't know what I don't know. Mount, how you doing? Monster, good morning. That is strange. So if I go to Gamer Circle Twitch stream and well, there's some called, they've enabled stream rewind. So if you have ad blockers or something like that, you probably don't see that. Let me share. So see, maybe that's it. I don't know. Oh, Gamer Circle Inception. So I got a very shiny head. I sure wish next year, when I finally get this my older gaming PC up and running, and I switch over, because I'm using an older version of OBS, and I think this whole camera capture stuff is a legacy issue. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me go over here and tend to that, and then minimize that. And we've done all the tweeting, launching the game. Oh, so all right, so we revamped this. It works. I don't know how good. And yes, it doesn't make any sense that I have. Hey, Sergey, how you doing? Or Sergey, my apologies. So we have this, which seems to work. There's probably a better way of doing this. But why is this so far away from? Well, this is the staging area, and this is where my stone comes in. So, yeah. And why do I need so much landfill? That is a darn good question. So, first of all, we had an iron problem. We fixed the iron problem. We had a stone problem because we were only picking up stone from here. So we added this stone pickup and this stone pickup. And pollution is outside of the danger zone for right now. So right now we have a constant flow of stone, and I believe all of my dudes are all ready to go. And the reason why is that we're filling in this, because this is going to be where we're going to put our rockets, our rocket silos, our launch facility, whatever you want to call it. Oh geez, hang on a sec. All right, so let's go to work. Do I have anything I shouldn't be carrying? No. All right. So we're going to grab this thing, the chem. Oh, you guys walked too far. There we go. So for the last 2 days, now I felt nauseous. I didn't get sick yesterday or anything gross happened. But after I sat down for about, I don't know, 45 minutes, everything was cool. Now, I did have a very late breakfast yesterday, so it might have contributed to it. I don't know. Plus, it was like early morning errand day, so there was all the running around getting stuff. Not getting any younger. Plus, I have been staying up very late all week and not getting my 6 hours of sleep. So that could be some contributing factors there. All right, we have arrived. I'll hop out of here. Grab me some buckets, as I call them. And we're going to fill them up with stuff. Nothing really. Oops. I don't know if I need that. So that way I can grab all the landfill. See that? Yeah. And then we're going to throw some. Uh-oh. There. Excellent. All right. Now it's coming along, and I think probably what we could do is what I want to do is from here, I want to put a junction and build all the way to here, come all the way down and connect to this. So we have a big loop, even though it's not a loop, because I want to start building the silos in this area and give them a lot of room, because I've only done 4 before and I'd like to try 8. That means more resources, means more pollution, means more bad guys. You know, bad guys. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Do. Hey, Puka. Puka's here. All right. All right, then let's send you guys back to get restocked. I don't know if they're all going to get completely filled. Now this rail I want to do, seems like I can still build the rail. So let's see here. If we do a junction, come across, come down, and then cut across. So I should probably start doing some landfill down here so I can at least do the train track. Get that done. So while they're getting restocked, I could start the rail. I've got some track, not a whole lot, but I got some. And we're going to do it right from right here, so we can kind of split those irons. We'll go right to here, then bring it down. All right, and we want to make sure, so that looks, we put it there. Okay, that works. So we'll put a, oh geez, I forgot how to rotate. That's right, I'm annoying them. Somebody gonna do something about that? There you go. Sorry about that. Okay. Hang on a sec. An important text message here from Alex. All right, so we have some landfill left, so we can fill that in. Yay, filled it in. Rocks. That's not what I want to do. Uh-oh. Problems. There we go. That should fix that. Coming along nicely, except for, yeah, we're going to run into that water. I guess I should have dropped at one. Oh, well. Too late now. So I do this because I have the termite nanobots. So that way they eat the lumber, so I don't collect the lumber. Not a big fan of collecting lumber. Oh. Now what's nice is there's an oil out here. There's one there too. Because we're going to need light oil. Yes, we are. Oh, I'm out of light bulbs. I need to oh, never mind. Hey, Fluffy, how the heck are you doing? Got me an ice cold dooski here. Oh man, that hits the spot. All right, so we're done. Oh, hey, look there. A little bit of... Get that fixed. Or bush. Grenades or your any sort of explosive is, you're absolutely right. It does loud noises is fun. I get it. All right, let's bring the guys back. Oh, crud. Oh, good. So do this, click him. There we go. Somebody told me to just use a flamethrower. I go, that's true too. I already got that achievement for killing that many trees with a flamethrower. Hang on a second. I'm going to take a look at my my Steam wish list. And if I go to it and sort by release date, so Battlefield comes out next month. I'm not going to get it because I have Armor Reforger. I'm not a... There's another game coming out that's in my queue. It's called, well, I'll just share it here. Seafarer the Ship Sim. It sounds very intriguing. It's kind of like one of those getting resources from A to B, kind of like Railroad Tycoon, but with ships and stuff like that. I'm a Navy guy, so it caught my interest. I don't know why that's in capitals. So, $70 for a game. So much money. So these games have got no release date. but they're definitely, this one is pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. That one we played the demo. That was a lot of fun. I played the other Battlestar Galactica. I didn't have so much fun, but maybe 2.0. Subnautica 2. Hope that's done. I hope this doesn't turn into another Kerbal 2. All right. This one I'm getting updates on, so they're getting close. This is kind of like an FTL clone. So I was very intrigued. Yeah, $60 for a game is right there at my threshold. Parcel Simulator. So these are all out. Ooh, 40% off. Side-scrolling zombie game. I don't know why I have this in here, because I don't know if I'll be any good at this game because of all the plotting you got to do. It seems like it's too much. The level of micromanagement. This looks really good. I just added that one. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm just watching videos on it. So I'm just kind of tracking games. If that trend continues, AAA games is going to turn into a... Yeah, you're right. This is the one that was supposed to come out a year ago, but they do keep pushing out updates, so I think they're getting close. This one I just got an email about, and I think I'm going to have to pass. Things look just a little... maybe too cartoony for me. I don't know, and that's not always a bad thing. This one I still get updates from. Haven't heard any of this one. Alex is a Kickstarter member of. I played it. This is the No Man's Sky 2, kind of, sort of. This is zombie stuff, so that's why it's in there. What was the one I just added? Now, I played the demo of this. It was a little rough. Minsk was fun. That was a lot of fun. This one I'm looking forward to by name because Railborn looks incredibly good. I did not realize I had all this on here. Docked sounds fun too. It's kind of like another version of the sea one where you're a dock master at a port. God, words. That's it. So we'll have to wait. Okay, let's do this right. Cookie's doing fine. It's weird. He's done this before and he's back to doing it again. He will run through the doors and then he'll stop, walk, and then when he gets to a doorway, he runs through it. I thought what it was is his nails got a little bit too long and he didn't like his nails grabbing the carpet, so he ran. But we trimmed his nails a couple days ago. He's still doing it. He's sleeping and napping on top of Alex's subwoofer, which he's never done before. Usually he sleeps next to her or he'll sleep at my feet, but he's changing his sleep spots a lot. So we're not too concerned because he does that from time to time, but he is next month 16 years old. But he doesn't act like it. There we go. All right. So I think the game plan is we're going to come down here. Yeah. He's an old man. The story was that he showed up on the back doorstep. Okay. And as a little tiny kitten. Look at that, 6 years, Fluffy, nice. Let's get this all filled in, all right. Try to come up with some sort of a pattern here. Oh, I can't get through the trees. Dude, trees. Now, the bad thing about me getting rid of all these trees, they're a filter for pollution. All right. Don't have to go up that far. Cool. Hmm. You know, a game I want is it's got to be a science fiction game. I guess it doesn't have to be a science fiction, but let's say we have a 4-player co-op and you have ships that have got different configurations, builds, purposes, whatever. You can have like, so treat each ship like, and you're inside your ship too. It's kind of like jump space in a way, maybe not as big, but you can do a DPS, you can do a tank, you could do a repair or support. And what would be really cool is like when you're in co-op and you take a lot of damage or something like that, if you get close to someone else, maybe they can extend their shields. They could send over repair teams and stuff like that, you know. Oh, I ate too much. I had a Belgian waffle, a chocolate chip Belgian waffle. It's very yummy. Oh, ran out. Well, okay, so that should, so I should be able to, oh, I need to save some landfill to fill that in. So we're going to take this to about there and then come down to here and then cut across and then, oh, we got to landfill that. Oh. Well, I guess we can kill a bunch of, there should be someone else that got, oh, there we go. All right, so let me think this through. So we can go that way, but, all right, let's do this. Hang on. We're going to leave this landfill here. Let's go hitch a ride. Get them refilled. I'm going to increase my tracks. So if we take this down to... So I don't want to take it through resources, but if we cut it through here, so that's a big, we don't have to do the whole landfill here. This is where the rocket saw is. So we can do a land bridge. So bring this down to here, cut across. Oh. All right, cut across, come up and connect. Not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's a plan. Oops, wrong button. I'm surprised they haven't done a World War II Pacific game where you had the micromanage all the ships down to the support and supply ships. Man, that would be cool. You know what? I've been playing a lot of this Arma Reforger. I joined a clan, the 75th regiment, and I'm in the 2nd Battalion. 2nd Battalion, Bushmaster Company, Joker Platoon. That is a mouthful. And when we're in the field, you can have a combat medic. You can have a guy. He can put a tourniquet on you. You can put a bandage. You can morphine. And there's the modding community behind Reforger is so well done that they've taken the basic medical mechanic, bandaging, etc., and added to it. So you got epinephrine, smelling salts, things that a medic could use. So if you have a medic and he's carrying around he's got a medical kit, he can do some good healing. If he's next to an ambulance, he can do even more. And then if you have a field hospital, you can do a lot more too. So they got these levels of what you can and can't do. So I'm impressed. We need some more track. Let's say 2,000. There's also supplies. You can put, each vehicle has got a trunk. There's also people that are designated as supplies, so they can carry around a bag of extra clips, whether you're a machine gunist or a 5.56, a 7.62, stuff like that. So it's got stuff like that. And what we've been doing this last week is we're deployed, so we have limited resources. If we lose a vehicle, we don't get another one to replace it, because that's all there is. And we've lost quite a few vehicles. Last night we lost 3 Humvees, 1 to a landmine and 2 to RPGs. So ads should be over, right? Wait, how come I don't get the message at my... Interesting. Hang on a sec. Where is... Can I refresh this? Okay, it says connected. All right. I didn't even see my bot. Okay, my bot didn't tell me about. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's broke. So, anyways, I was just saying, in Reforger they have supplies, and stuff like that. So it's got a level of micromanagement. Okay, you guys didn't get quite enough. All right. I'm still trying to get resupplied myself. I used to. So it's 26 minutes till the next ad. I don't see my bot giving a warning. Oh. Hang on. He's connected and everything. Interesting. All right. All right, so it looks like we got everything. All right, let's so if we're going to finish this rail, we got to do a land bridge. So once again, I don't want, if I guess we could just do it right here, right on top, instead of coming all the way down here. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we'll just bring it down to here. All right, I got a plan. Well, then I don't need you guys. You guys can, no, I need the landfill. Never mind. I'm babbling now. Hey, Sky TV, what's up? In fact, if your vehicle gets too damaged, you can do some field repairs on vehicles too. Again, you got to have some supplies with you to do a little bit beyond. All right, so let's hop out here. Let's blaze a path. There's a rock in my way. I could not see the rock. Rock. Let me reassess what the plan was because it keeps changing. So if we go right here, right down to here, then hang a left, bring it all the way up, I think that'll be good. So we want to go... We go down one more. Okay, we'll go down one more. We'll turn. Can I get a straight one? Okay. Let's go over here and fix this. Excellent. All right. Oh, geez. Oh, gotta be some more landfill. Wait. Okay, hang on. You got some... Sweet. All right, so how are we doing? Looking good. So we're going to bring this all the way across to about there and then cut up. Oh, stupid rocks. If I turn this off and then get that there and then go crafting, hey, look at that. All right. Don't know why I was looking for trees there. I put all that there, so... Mm-hmm. All right. Oh. Perfect. Think. Wow, my battery's getting drained. Oh, dudes! Oh, I left some robots behind. No! So that's going to come and hit a little bit of water there. Doesn't help that I keep moving around on the map. Oh, okay, that's close. Wow, that's a perfect. Look at that. Nice. I made a choo-choo track. That's right. And I see... Oh, we're gonna go rescue them. Where are they? Guys? Coming! Oh. What? Oh, did you guys... Oh, okay, so when we were doing train tracks, they went and picked up... What's the tree? It's part of nanobots. So when you have nanobots, you need an emitter. Hang on, I'll figure out where it is. This thing. So that's why it's selected. And you have two different, I call them capsules. So you have a construction. So if you use blueprints and stuff like that, these will take advantage of blueprints. And then these are the opposite. It's termites. So now there is a bug that if you have a blueprint or a ghosted item and the item goes down and there's things to go in it like modules, you'll get a bunch of errors from nanobots. You just have to turn, you know, tab away from the emitter.
Those bots were trying to reach you about your Spidertron's extended warranty.
Spidertron 2 extended warranty. Thank you very much. So, but usually when you're getting up to the module levels, you should have logistics and you can, you know, just turn off. I mainly use the termites. I carry a few of the construction just in case. All right. So, we got that. Now, something I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to start putting out in the middle of nowhere because I don't know better. I think we're going to start building the silo. So let me grab a blueprint for the silo that I've been using, and it needs some work. Okay, so yes, I know it. So I'm just going to randomly place this guy here. We're going to do an upgrade. And like for instance, what is the control modules? That's not used anymore. So a lot of this stuff I don't need. So I need to thin this down a little bit. Because the concept is to bring resources here for the rockets to continuously launch. Did I make a launch pad? Oh, I can. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's right. I need that. All right. So for instance, this is where the red and green modules would come in, and for a solar panel, you need green modules. So I still need this to bring green here, and then I think it sends green over to here. So the radar doohickey thing, the satellite, the heck is that at? There it is. Oh, that does not need green. So anyways, we're going to come back and I'm going to get some input from you guys. So, you know, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't necessarily need all this stuff to go this full length. I'm going to leave it in place just as an FYI. Now, the reason why I'm even keeping this and just not building my own is I'm not good at making stuff like this. The beacon emplacement is awesome. All right. At least I think it is. One team. Do road south, second team, do road north, and then they miss and oh yeah. Yeah, teams. All right, what are we missing down here? I need 6 of these, 5, 6, 4 of these. I don't even know if this logic works anymore. Huh. All right. All right, let's hop aboard. Obviously, this is going to cause a problem with the neighbors. So we got that done. All right, we got the rail system. Now, here's what I need to do. Is somewhere along here, I need to sever the power, and we have to find a place to put like one of these temporarily to keep the power, to keep the lights on, and then build some nuclear maybe over here. Because we have uranium right here. Probably don't even have to mine the uranium. We just pull the sulfuric acid from right here and ship it over there. So all sorts of possibilities. Oh, oh, today I get to test out my versions of, it's supposed to be cookies and cream, but Alex informed me I did it wrong because I guess I'm trying to make the Oreo cookie blizzard, but not really. So it's got fat-free milk with vanilla pudding. So there you get your vanilla ice cream. I did not add any protein powder because the only protein powder I have is a peanut butter chocolate mix, which is really yummy, by the way, but would not go with what I'm trying to do. And then I took a 1/4 cup of the cookie from Oreo cookies, crunched them up, nuclear, and put it into the base. So at around 1 or 2 o'clock, I get to take that out and put it in the creamery. Now, it's going to go through its gyrations and do it, and then I'm going to add more cookie on the mix-in phase. So all I'm trying to do is to make a Oreo cookie ice cream with cookie bits. Alex informed me that I should have left the cream in, so you get the Oreo cookie cream for cookies and cream. I said, okay. Yes, I messed it up. Oh. But the chocolate chip turned out pretty good. It really did. I need to get the smaller chocolate chips. And again, the reason why I'm eating so much ice cream is because it's fat-free milk. And if I want to get a lot of protein, more than what I get from the milk, then I can add a vanilla protein or a no-flavored protein powder. So I'm trying to find recipes that will go good with the protein I have. I don't want to have a... So like I saw this really good version of the Oreo cookie blizzard, but they used an Oreo cookie whey flavored protein. I go, no, I'm not going to buy a specific flavor whey protein just to get, no, wait, do I need that? I don't need that anymore. Oh, I made a mistake. Sorry. All right. So let's well, we could put a bank of this. So if I turn that off and I do a copy, and then we say we want to put it like right, right there. That'll give us power. That way I can separate the grid. So I'm gonna leave the these guys here so they fill up with landfill. So I'm gonna go build the solar array. So let's see here. How many total? I gotta break out the calculator. All right. So we have. So I need 2,200 panels. Wow, that's a lot. 2,000. So how many do I have in here? 2,400. Oh, all right. Well, perfect. So we just need to leave 400. I don't know if I can carry all this. All right. Let's go see how far we can get. No, guys, stop it. Stupid robots. That's all right. All right, let's turn them off for a sec. We got some. Oh, geez. Rocks. More rocks. All right, so we should see a blueprint. There it is. All right, there's the formation of our blueprint. Oh, there's a lot of trees. Ugh. All right, here we go. Actually, what I should do is turn those guys off. Let's swap to nanobots. There we go. Now, what we could do is that, and then what we could do is take. So now this power grid is separated from this one. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so the battery should be filling up, right? Solar panels should be collecting juice. There's a little bit of power. 2.2 megawatts, really, wow. I don't need the roboports are good to where if you put a bunch of blueprints down, no reason to have separate power grids. You say that now until when I keep adding, and what I add makes it I don't have enough power to run anything, and then I have to go and play catch up. I guess if I just build massive nuclear. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love the, my favorite ice cream sandwich is just, it doesn't even have to be fancy, just mint chip. I really enjoy those. Okay, this is driving me bonkers here for a sec. Yeah, I ran into a big problem before quad to where I was running it from one, and because I started adding so much, once I started doing research and the factory was building what it needed to do and stuff like that, I was down to a crawl, and it wasn't fun. So yeah, I didn't have very good power management, that's for sure. So if I keep them separate, and the factory is doing good on its own, I don't have to ever add any power to it. Oh, geez. All right, let's do... I watched a good movie yesterday. Sneakers. Hate to say it, half the people in there have passed away, but really good movie for the time. Now, why are these blinking red? They have panels supporting them. It's strange. Oh, because you guys don't have... Okay, I get it. There's nothing next to them that are connected. I get it. Okay, I get it. Guys, let me go this way. Please? Thank you. I had a fish in my hand for some reason. Weird. Wow. So, I think we're going to add some more batteries when we go back. All right, let's hey, 3.2 gigajoules of power. That's not bad at all. We're gonna go pick up some more panels and accumulators. Oh, running really slow because I have no juice. Yeah, we're gonna add another battery. I think. Turn them off. Let's do this. Yay, we can run again. Not that that really matters. Now it's all upgraded. Something at my back door. Probably we had raccoons last night. Let me take a gander here. We do have a neighborhood cat that likes to be a nuisance. Little gray cat. Yeah, it's the kitty cat. Yep. All right. Disaster averted. Another update from the game called Atmosphar. All right, did you guys come? Okay, good. We got restocked. Excellent. Okay. Oh, right. We need more panels and accumulators. Oh, I was going to add another battery. Hang on. So we're running 2 power. Maybe I should run 3. Let's try that. Let's grab a third, which is right here. Oh, it's not good. And let's redesign this a little bit. So let's grab the feet and the lasers. And then if we grab another power, perfect. We can fit 2 more batteries in there. So we've added another power generation and added some more storage of juice. Batteries. Wish I could plug into an electrical socket and get all charged up. All right, so all of our modules. Nice. And then what we're doing is, oh geez. All right, hang on. We don't need to have that many. Good. And then we're going to have, these are the ones. Okay, that's good. Good. Smart. All right, I got smart. All right. What about up here? Okay, good. And good. All right. All right. Good morning, solar power. And what happened to nuclear? This is for, I'm separating my power grids. So down here, we finally got around to creating a loop for, the silos. I put down a silo. We still have some water to fill in. I want to try to use up the space. In fact, I could probably move this up closer. I don't know. If I decide to go with this space, there's nothing here except for water. So if I fill in the water, I don't have to worry about stepping on too much, you know, mineral or ore things. And the solar is temporary until we get some nuclear online. Nuclear. So let's do this. Let's increase our nanobots to 400. Stay away from using logistics bots. Oh, wait a minute. Get rid of those. Yeah, so I figure if we build a silo, tweak it the way we want it, so we know what needs to be there, make sure it works, then we can duplicate it. Should be able to get 8 across and do 2 bus bars, I think. Do I got everything I need? Okay, let's go to work. Excuse me, that was rude. Dang it. Oh, I don't know how to... Okay, fine. We'll go slow. There we go. I was standing where a panel should have went. Dude. Hey. Oh, we're out of stuff. Not everything. All right, let's go and switch to the termites. Dude. All right, so all of you technical nerd guys, I thought I was on a road to success with my previous gaming rig, turning it into, it's going to be my new streaming PC, and then my current streaming PC is going to become just a in-house home theater Plex. It's got some very old physical drives that are 3 terabytes each, and they're on a RAID controller. So it's where I put some important documents. You know, I don't trust the cloud with everything. So that way I have a backup to, you know, some stuff. Anyways, long story short, so I installed Windows 10 again. I gave me the option, do you want to save anything? No, it went through the whole install process, no errors. However, what was very odd is that I couldn't do things in PowerShell. I was getting syntax errors. Sorry, this isn't in the path. And I could do the exact same thing on this PC, and it would work just fine with PowerShell. So it was telling me that somehow the installation wasn't a success. So I said, all right, so what I need to do is format that C drive. And I thought it was going to be as easy as enough as making a bootable CD-ROM that's got Windows 10 installation, which I have. And I could have the computer booted up. I could partition the C drive, reboot, go into the installation, case closed. You can no longer do that in Windows 10, which is odd. I mean, there's ways you can do it, but you used to be able to just go to the disk manager, find their partition, but I think they've protected the boot system, the boot partition, whatever. Anyways, so by booting to the CD-ROM, you then get the option of doing all the partitioning and formatting, and I did it from there. Everything was going swimmingly. I was doing good until I got to 92%, and then I got an error on the CD-ROM. So either the burn to the CD-ROM or to the DVD was bad, or the read is bad, or both. So I could go two routes here. I know a lot of you guys are saying, why don't you just boot to a USB? Well, for some reason in the BIOS, I can't bring up a USB for anything. So I have to upgrade the BIOS, and how do I upgrade the BIOS if I can't get the BIOS to a medium? I don't have a floppy drive. I don't have a floppy drive in any of my systems. Weird. I could probably put it to a DVD, but how do I get to a DOS prompt to do the firmware? I haven't even tried to investigate that. So now there could be also an option that's disabled that I need to enable in the BIOS, like some sort of legacy or something like that. So I didn't really go down that path of research. So either flash, upgrade the firmware so I can boot to a USB, problem solved. If I can't get that to work, then we have to verify on Alex's machines that we can actually write to a DVD successfully and verify the integrity and have no errors. Those errors, and we go to put it on my rig. If we get an error, that means that that drive has gone bad. Just get a replacement drive. Oh yeah, no, I've never ran, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like upgrading the BIOS. Not for bricking it, but for forgetting a certain option that's certain whatever that allows things to work. Now, when I was doing my new system, I had to upgrade the BIOS, and what's really cool is the motherboard. If you put a USB in that's got the BIOS on it, if you put it into a certain USB and it actually says on the motherboard, and you power up and you press the little button that's inside, it will upgrade and you'll get a little flashing knowing it's working. It worked out really good. I was very impressed. I didn't know you could do that. So what am I doing? I'm not quite, I was pruning trees. That's right. So now, if we can successfully burn to a DVD and verify it, and I try to boot to it and we run into errors, then I need to replace mine. Okay, so it's option A and B. If we get errors in verifying on Alex's machine, because we haven't used these burners in 7-8 years. I did it once. Oh, yeah. You got to do it right. You got to make sure you get the right firmware for the right motherboard. You know, just make sure. So if her DVD burner is causing problems, then we have to replace both of them. Yeah. She does not want to do that. So I need to do some research. I need to power up the PC, see what version of the firmware I'm on, go hunt it down for my particular motherboard, and or find some research of a way of enabling boot into a USB. But you should be able to activate the boot USB. My PC is from 2009 and can boot from a USB, so it should work. I wish there was a way I could show that the screen, because I've already formatted the drive. I was able to do that through the previous attempt to install it. I don't want to turn this into a tech thing, but I'm going to give it a try today. I'm going to go in there. It's in I'll post out in Discord. If anyone's interested in trying to lend some helping hands, go to Discord to the tech channel and tag me if you want to lend a hand, and we could do this like blow by blow. Because I'm going to try to do that today. Wow, where did I get all that from? I don't need that much. Where did I get all that from? That was weird. Oh. Yeah, so if you're interested at all, Discord, and when you go in it, I see the rest of my message. Oh, for sorry. 2009, press F12 or whatever, right? Boot menu, and if it shows up there, or use a different USB port. The only thing that shows up are the drives and the CD-ROM. That's the only thing that shows up in the boot order. I'll put screenshots I'll take pictures and post them out there. I only ever booted from USB with a cracked Windows I don't want to talk about that. No, I've upgraded BIOS and in fact, the PC we're on now has no media, no DVD, no ROM, so I had to use, and I use this one right here to install Windows 10. Did you know there's 2 versions of Windows 10 Pro? There's N, the letter N, which is stripped of all the media stuff, you know, the multimedia and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know that. Do you guys know that? I didn't know it. All right, so we need some more panels. Take them all. I don't think I need all of those. Take them all. All right. If we do this, this should be current. And it would be this PC right. Yeah, this PC right here. So the motherboard. Oh, I don't list the motherboard. Bad, Andy. Well, I'll list it up here. Well, that's not good. Thought I did. Oh, okay, hang on. There you go. Huh. Wonder why. Strange. Oh, I need to replace this with my new headset. I'll do that. I'm not using that anymore. I'm a little out of date here. Oh, well. Okay, so basically I copied and pasted and I swapped out all the stuff up here. That's all I did. All right. Well, that didn't help at all, did it? No, it didn't. You can disable boot from USB from stealing protection and hacking protection reasons. Well, there was one thing that I have to disable. Secure boot was one of the possible reasons why. Secure boot, not secure boot. Secure boot. There we go. Which was something I had to enable on this one to play Battlefield 6. Oh, the wrong things. There you go. Reason why I mentioned different USB ports is that my PC doesn't like the front ports and it doesn't detect them. All right, no, I get that. But you still have to, let me ask you this, Quad. So in your boot, in the BIOS, in your boot order, you did have the option of USB, correct? I didn't have it. All that showed up was hard drive, and IATPI or something like that, which was a CD-ROM. So I was able to move the CD-ROM up top, so I can do that. USB is not showing up at all as a bootable option. There's plenty of USB stuff in there. Okay, it looks like we got everything, right? Looks like it. Okay, cool. But what I'll do is I'll take pictures of the BIOS and the particular section I'm talking about and see if you guys have offer up any suggestion All right, let's put this back to termite. At all PCs I've set up at work, I've always disabled boot from USB for safety reasons. I get it. I get it that I'm not at your work. So once again, to be very, very clear, in the boot management, in the order of what it does, there's hard drive, Western Digital, Western Digital, Western Digital, and CD-ROM. There's 4 bootable things. I can click on them and all 4 are there, but there's no way of saying don't worry about this hard drive and there's no USB. It shows up at all. So as a bootable option. All right. All right. Right, so I don't need that. So once again, if you go to the Discord, make sure that you read all the rules so you become a member, and then there is a get roles here, and in there you can say you're interested in technology, programming, code, and probably in the tech chat, that's where I'll start putting the stuff. I think PC stood for personal. It does. Office computer should be called CC. No, that's carbon copy. I'm almost certain that you have to allow it somewhere first. Yes, and that's probably what I'm missing. Ooh. All right, so we were going to go down and, you know, actually, I've done enough running around constructing stuff. Let's go down. We should have enough missiles. Not me, but the Spidertrons. Yeah. All right. So we're going to hop in them. We're going to go down to the launch thing. We're going to finish what's there. I got to make a launch silo. But yes, if I can boot to a USB, put this bad boy in there. So that particular motherboard only has one USB-C. It does have USB-A up front and a bunch in the back. So like Quad was saying, probably the front USB won't be recognized because that's usually off the panel and comes off the motherboard. It's not, what do you say, native to the motherboard? Oh, I'm using words. Alrighty. So. All right. So like I said, we have to bring steel, plastic, copper, light oil, solid fuel. We still need all of this stuff, but the way it's integrated, we're going to have to get the stuff here, see where it goes, and figure out what we... So I know I won't need all of this, but I want to leave it in place just in case. So the first way to test out, we can just put buckets and put stuff in here manually to see it work, but we have to get light oil down here. So that means where I have an oil thingy somewhere, I could use that one. Good. There's this one, and there was another one, that one. So what I want to do is the moment we turn this on, it's going to create pollution. So that means those guys are going to be angry. So we're going to go figure out where we want to go first here. There we go. So if we decide to do an oil, that one should be safe. We just need light oil, so that'd be okay. But again, this will create pollution, which will upset these guys, probably those guys. And we're going to be putting drills down here to bring this copper up and whatnot. So I say we start here, come down, and hit all that stuff. That's what we should do. I did not press the M for map. All right, let's disable those guys. Here we go. It's going a little deeper. It's a little loud, isn't it? Sorry about that. All right, so next. Holy sh... That was a lot of behemoths. All right. Next. Wait, hang on. Fair time. I also got robots. It can help. This is going to get a little dicey in here. Yep. I had to do that. Let's get over here. Give us a resting spot, so to say. Ow. All right, good. All right, good. Where do I want to go? Let's go over here and see what trouble I can get into. Oh, yeah. warfare is never quiet. That's true. All right, so I think we're just going to go down here. Because like I said, we're going to have to put stuff here, so the drills are going to cause some problems. The repair service going here. Going so fast, the nanobots can't keep up with the termite process here. How are we doing on bullets? That's not what I wanted. 2.4, okay. All right, so let's go down here first. There we go. Oh. Pick up these stragglers. All right. All right, here we go. Got a little damage there. That worked out pretty good. Cool. All right, let's all this needs to go away. Ugh. A lot of biters. Now when they have so many spawn pools to where they can just crank out, basically these guys become fodder and I can't get to the spawning pools to reduce their rate of replication. Especially with those behemoths, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, made a significant dent, but we took a lot of damage. Should be able to fix it. And we're gonna stand right here and do that. Oh, jeez. go next batch. Okay, how are we doing on 1.2? Oh, all right. We might have to go and rearm after this one. This is going to take a lot. Oh. Ow. Yeah, we only got 800 rockets, so don't want to risk it. Let's head back. So we did. We cleared out the immediate threat. We got to do this and this area. That should give us some breathing room, I think. All right. Where are we at? I don't want to do that. All right. So we'll get missiles, landfill. I'll get restocked. Hey, good morning, Car Toys. How you doing? Car Toys, what will you be in the mood to, if you're available, to play tomorrow? Do you want to do Roadcraft or Jump Space? I think we should play a co-op game tomorrow. Where we do stuff. What do you think? I think it's a top-notch idea. Very forward thinking there. Like herding kittens sometimes, you know? That was a joke. Alright, so landfill 6 and he's only got 4. Alright, so we can do a twofer here. We'll go down there and do some landfilling. And then go down there also. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Do you see Kata got an achievement for when we went to Warp or whatever? He was on the toilet. He got an achievement for jump she. Oh, that was hilarious. Leave it at Kata. All right, he's always got to be unique and different. All right, so here we go. And there. Oh, right in there. Well, we all got to use them. So why am I not? Never mind. I'm okay. Oh, I forgot. All right. I forgot to load up inside The Spidertron. We'll be fine. Crying out loud. Do, 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 do. Hey. Man, I was gonna say it's a long walk. It's even longer when I run into practically every single stone on the way. Am I even going the right way? No. I'm not. Now I am. Yeah, I made a chocolate chip bacon waffle this morning. Ah, it is good. All right, here we go. Let's hey, we got more stuff here too. Cool. All right. Speaking of stuff, let's make room for more stuff. We can do stuff with the stuff. It's all about the stuff, really. All right. So we'll grab this stuff first. All right. Just chipping away at it. I can't lead the way, I have to follow. Yeah, I know. I don't want to make it too big to where I don't make any progress. Because I don't want to run out of landfill and not have a uniform look. This is my neatness, my tidiness kicking in. It's not OCD. I'm just very Emily Post about how I do things, okay? Okay. My landfill manufacturing is not quite keeping up with the needs. Close. Oh, we have unfinished. All right. Alrighty. Now let's go do battle with, gotta get my stuff. I'll drive. All right, we were working this side. Let's keep, and we'll just roll around. Trying to get the buffer around our pollution. There we go. Oh, we've been here. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Let's deal with these guys first. There we go. Ouch. So, wait, turn those guys off. Yikes. So that patch below us, I don't think I have to worry about that for a while. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excellent. Yeah, let's go ahead and get repairs underway here. So I got my new case for my phone, my new phone. This is the new, it's hard to see, but this is my Pixel 6 right here. That's the 10. So it's just a little bit thicker and just a little bit longer. So yeah. Everything seems to transfer. What took the longest was waiting for the transfer and then going through the apps that I mainly use to get them all set up and configured, and passwords and authentication apps. I was a little nervous about Authy, which is what Twitch has us use to authorize our accounts. But it seems like last time they updated it, they allow what they call multi-device support. So when you go from an old phone to a new phone, you can enable that, and Authy will authorize with itself on your new device and allow it to work. So top notch. All right, cool. Whoa. Screen Protect will be here this weekend, though. All right, so again, if I drop drills, I think underneath this water line, what we got to worry about? Trying to hit escape, not working. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, ooh, okay, coal, nice. All right, so this is going to get ugly. Because they're right next to another one that's right next to another one, so it's like a whole domino. Yeah, we'll come up. Doggone it. I aggroed him. Whoa, that's a lot of behemoths right there. Took care of that one. Let's stand up here and let them come to us and get repaired. Quite the destructive nature here. Cool. Not cool. Alexa, turn off the fan. See there, editor? I'm saving you. I didn't do the Z word. Whew. That was tough. And I can't get to that, so I'm not worried about... Oh, robot. Mayday, mayday. Where are you? There you are. There he is. Hey. Oh, you picked up a drill. Wherever you picked that one up. All right. Now, I know, rewind is cool. That used to be a thing back in the day. I remember that when I first started watching on Twitch, before I started streaming. I don't think it was called Rewind, I think. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see here. We need to get nuclear power online. So we have some resources, but I think what would be easier if I put the nuclear power I don't want to put it close because I have to put things along the edge here. So if I put my nuclear reactors right here, we have water close by, and then what we could do is take this sulfuric acid and sorry, that was rude. I guess what we could do a junction off of here. Guess we could put nuclear right here and just bring the sulfuric acid. We got our water. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to run into a power problem. So what we'll do... So we don't have to process any uranium. Oh, yeah, we do. Sorry. So where was the... So there's uranium right there. All right, so hang on. I'm thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. So again, if we drop the nuclear... Like... We put it right here. We have water right there. And we could process this uranium, put up the drills, pull it down, put the processing, and pull the sulfuric there. Yeah, then we could create a little network that goes from here to there to get the material back and forth. So that'll work out. I think that's a solid plan. And it's a very solid plan. Oh, good. I didn't get out and go pick up the dead drills. Wait, it's going to rain today? Really? Yeah, it is. Nice. That means next week I get to mow. All right, guys, tomorrow is co-op day. Chances are we're going to play Jump Space. On your next playthrough, I recommend reworking your trains and stations. You could save a lot of space. Yeah, you're right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, let's roll some credits here. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.